Now, when you're dealing with narcissistic people, you are in fact in a game, whether you like it or not. A relationship with narcissists is not about love, it's not about common courtesy, it's not about mutual respect, it's about a game. The name of the game is who's in control, who can cause the other person to submit and to serve. And just like any game in life, the tables can in fact turn, and you can be on the winning end. You can be on the dominant side. That's right, you can have the narcissist submitting and serving you. But you have to understand the game first. In this message, I'm gonna break down what you need to know to be on the winning side so that narcissistic people are submitting and serving you. Now, before I get into this, I wanna let you know that I'm here for your support. Down in the description box, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. In addition to that, I have a brand new life coaching program where I teach every day, Monday through Friday, live with questions and answers. It's all for only $49 for an entire month. For those of you who are trying to move on with your life and be on the winning end of the game with narcissists, you cannot afford to miss out on this. Get down there and get registered. It doesn't matter when you get registered during the month, just get down there, get involved, and I will see you in class. It's a nice little train of kiddies on their bikes. Hi. Hi. Now we're talking about the game. It's possible to change the game with narcissistic people so that you are on the controlling end and the narcissist is serving you, as I said before. But first of all, let's talk about the biggest secret. You have to understand the game here, right? You have to understand what the narcissist is trying to do. Ultimately, it's not about love. The narcissistic people, they don't care about you. Whether it's your family, whether it's friends, they don't care about you the way in which you think they do. They're involved in a world of games to be in control, to be dominating, to be in authority, to get you to serve them. When you understand this, you can understand why narcissists use the tactics that they do. They love bomb you to bring you into the game. They tell you that they love you with their words. They tell you all the stuff that you want to hear to bring you in, but then they use force, hostility, anger, and aggression to show you that they really don't care about you, but they want you to be too afraid to leave them. Worse than that, they want you to fight back. This is the biggest mistake that we make. When you realize you're in a game with narcissists, you start to fight back, which plays right into the narcissist's hands. How does this work? Okay, I want you to remember the movie Star Wars. Brilliantly written movie. All right, the original Star Wars, the George Lucas Star Wars. Brilliant. It has this understanding of narcissism and how it operates. Darth Vader, the dark side, are the narcissists. The Jedi represent the empaths, the light. The dark side, Darth Vader, wants the Jedi to fight with them. Why? Darth Vader says it to Luke Skywalker in one of the lines of the movie. Go ahead, strike me down. Strike me down with your anger so you can fulfill that prophecy. Become like me. That's what Darth Vader is saying. Strike me down, use your anger, feel it. That's the dark side. And when you strike me down, I win because you're like me and then we could be together. Understand that narcissists want that. They want you to argue with them. They want you to fight with them. They want you to become like them so you go nowhere. You join them in the chaos. Narcissists live in chaos. They're okay with chaos. They like the fight. They want to meet you there. They want to keep you there. That's where they have you arrested. That's where they have you stuck. There's a saying out there also, don't wrestle with pigs. Why? Well, because you're just going to get full of mud. Trapped in the mud. And number two, the pigs really like it. They live there. All right? So understand that that's the game. The game is to keep you. The game is to transform you. The game is to get you like them so they're in charge. They're in control and they dominate you. So now let's talk about breaking the game so that you can be on the winning side. You can be the dominant one. Step number one. Are you ready? You've got to create distance. If you're in the mud with the pig, you got to get out. You got to go through a period of time of washing yourself clean. Which, by the way, this is what I'm here for. This is why I do one-on-one phone calls. This is why I spend every day in a class coaching people. It's only $49 a month. You can't afford to miss out on it. Get in there. But you got to clean yourself off. You got to get out of the fighting cage. You got to get away from the dark side. You got to put that lightsaber away. Stop fighting. Understand they're trying to pull you into a fight. So you got to create the distance. That's step number one. For some of you, that distance may even look like moving away to a different city, to a different state. During this process, you're going to have to heal. You're going to have to heal and mourn the loss of what you thought that relationship was. You're also going to have to mourn the loss of the idea that people are inherently good, that you can meet people and they have a heart to love you. This is the most painful part. See, part of what you're seeing with the narcissist, part of the pain is understanding that, wow, the world sucks and people are cruel and mean and they play games. Yes. You have to own up to the fact that there is a dark side. There is malevolence, there is evil, and it wants to suck you into a game. And yes, this may be your dad, it may be your mom, it may be your brothers, it may be your sisters, it may be people you were brought up with, and you're finally realizing it, oh my gosh, I'm nothing like them. They're on this evil side of hostility and aggression, and they want me to be like that, and I can't. So you're gonna mourn the loss of that, and it's gonna be very painful. At the same time, simultaneously, you're gonna find yourself. You're gonna discover what you like, what you don't like. This is an important part. This is key. If you don't like name calling, own it. You don't like cussing, own it. You don't like hostility and fighting, own it. This is now who you are. Make a determination. I will only be around people who are encouraging. I will only be around people who are uplifting. What you're doing is you're now starting to set up your side of the game. You're starting to build your game pieces. And now watch this. As you set up your side of the game and your game pieces, only after a period of time, and by the way, when you leave narcissists, when you go no contact, it's like hitting reset. It's the reset button, it's the game reset. You see, because you're distant from the narcissist, they're not able to get your reaction, so they're not able to stay in control. So you need that distance. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it could be 10 years, but it resets the game board. Because the narcissist no longer knows what's going on in your head. The more distant they are, the more distant you are from narcissists, the less they can see your reaction. They don't know what's going on with you. Narcissists require to see your reactions. They require, in order to understand where they are in the game, to make changes about their tactics. So this is why you distancing yourself is so important, because it resets that. You're resetting the game board. You're discovering who you are, you're making your rules for your game. And then you're also understanding now that there are people who don't love you, even in your own family. There are people who don't care about you. There are people who only see life as a game. And with this understanding, now you have the power to set rules for your game. Here's what it looks like. Are you ready? Now that you know who you are, now, only now, and it could be 5 years later, 10 years later, can you walk by those family members now? Strong, understanding your game and understanding their game. Your game is that I'm not gonna fight with these people. If there's one wrong word that I don't like, they'll get my backside and I'm out. If there's one wrong look, I'll say, we don't have to be here. Doesn't matter if it's your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. We don't have to be here. And you turn around and you walk away. You don't fight. The game is now you standing in your boundaries. Boundaries means what you will and will not be around. This is how you win the game. So now what you're really saying when you go into their territory around narcissists, here it is. Ready? Write this down. It's saying this. I know who you are. I know you don't care about me. This is in your mind towards the narcissist. I know you don't care about me. I know you want to play a game. I know you want to drag me into fighting and chaos and hostility. I know your game. And I'm not playing. I don't care if you don't like me or not. I don't care that you don't love me the way I hoped you would. But doggone it, here's what's going to happen. You're going to wear a fake smile. You're going to pretend to be kind. Even if it hurts you, narcissist, you're gonna pretend to be gracious, you're gonna pretend to be courteous. And if you're not, if you crack, if that narcissistic mask falls even one moment, I'm gonna turn my back. I will grab my kids, I will grab everything that you possibly wanna see, and I will turn around and I will walk away from you. I don't care if you're mom, I don't care if you're dad, I don't care if you're brother or your sister. I will not engage. And when you do this, guess what? You're now forcing the narcissist to play according to your rules. You're now forcing the narcissist to serve you. The secret is to understand that you're in a game. The secret is to understand that they don't love you and care about you. And the secret then is to understand that you can then make them fake it and to be okay with that. A lot of times when we're healing, we don't like that. We're like, I don't want people who are fake around me. I've been there too. I know. And you go through that healing journey of hating the fact that people in this life are fake. But the sooner you get this, the sooner you get that narcissists are fake people, that they don't really care about you, the sooner then you can use that to now put it on them in this way. Through your physical actions, through turning your back, walking away from your sister, your brother, who like to say cruel, mean things. You're saying this, I don't care if you don't like me or not, but you're gonna respect me. Even if you have to put a fake smile on, I better see that fake smile the entire duration I'm around you. Because if I don't, I'll leave. Because here's the message to the narcissist. The message is this: I don't care if you're in my life or not. I'm here only if you fake it and you put a smile on your face. Otherwise, I'm gone. This is the only way that changes the tables, that puts you in control of the narcissist. Essentially, you're making the narcissist be fake around you. That's the new name of the game. And in that, you make them serve you, right? I mean, if they're putting on a smile around you, if they're being encouraging around you, well, they're not being mean and cruel. They may be being fake, but making them be fake around you in order for you to even be in their presence is much better than dealing with their hostility and allowing them to win and emotionally grip you. I've been discovering this in my own life. It's taken me 5 years to get here, but that's where I'm at now. I will go. I have no problem now going and walking into the room with the narcissistic family members. And everybody, when I walk in the room now, is under this assumption. If I'm not pleased with what's going on, I'll turn around and leave. I don't care. I don't care if you call yourself a mom, aunt, uncle, whatever. You want to get mouthy with me? See ya. Peace out. We're not there for that. I don't care how narcissistic you are. I don't care how angry you are. You better fake it. Go deal with your anger with the counselor. Go mouth off to one of your good close friends that you can mouth off to each other. But when I'm around, you're gonna pretend like you're happy. You're gonna pretend to be encouraging. And this is now how I control the narcissistic people, because otherwise I won't be there. And in that, when you're not there, you starve them. This is how you have to play the game with narcissists. You have to starve them. All right, so there's a lot of things we talked about in this video. I hope that this makes sense to you, all right? And like I said, I'm here to support you. Down in the description box, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. In addition to that, brand new life coaching program every day, Monday through Friday, live with questions and answers. You cannot afford to miss out on this. Get down there and get enrolled right now. It doesn't matter when you get started, just get started, all right? I'll be back with more videos for you right here on The Royal We.